Every time I've said to people, oh, I'm seeing the Seven Wonders, and they go, oh, that's nice, where have you been? I go, I've got to go to India. And they're sort of like, oh, India. You know, that's like, you know, it's not good, is it? They always mention the you know, getting ill, the Delhi belly thing. You know, not having control of your own bowels. It's a bit of a fear for me, that. Because I like going to the toilet, probably more than most, I'd say. I'm a bit of a fan of it.
The office got you these in?
Are these for real? These are adult... These are nappies. Ultra-absorbent, all-in-one briefs. I can't do this. Seriously, that's... Nah. Thinking of travelling around, having a long day out in the heat, and being stuck with them on, full. I'll take a couple, but I wonder if, like, putting something like this on is almost accepting that I'm going to shit myself. I wonder if I don't have these on, if in my mind my brain will sort of say to me belly, don't be shitting yourself a day, we're out for 8 hours, 9 hours, we've got no more undies, sort yourself out. Whereas if I have that on, by the time I get up in the morning, I might just start getting used to it, emptying myself all the time, and then I come home and, like, a girlfriend's going, what's that smell? And going, oh, I forgot, we're still wearing the nappies. I just think you've got to train your body to be able to handle this stuff. I might take this bucket with me just for when I'm out and about on the road, because that's mine, isn't it? That's my personal toilet. But it's just odd as well, isn't it? You know, a bloke from England and everyone I meet, I'm walking around with that in my hand. Right, Taj Mahal, wow, that's amazing. Stood there with that. But, you know, when Joanna Lumley goes, or Lenny Henry, you don't know if they're taking one of these, because on those sort of programmes, they wouldn't feature it. If I bumped into Joanna Lumley in the street, you've been to India, haven't you? Yeah, have you? You take a bucket? Oh, yeah, plenty. Took about 3 of them. Shouldn't be a dilemma, this, should it?
Very lovely to be in a cave for one night.
Is it?
Marvellous.
It's marvellous.
Great. We actually used to live in one of these caves in here, in Patra. It's better than a palace.
So you move around from cave to cave?
Well, it's lovely to be in a cave, but you know what I mean?
Not really.
It's great, better than a palace, cost you $1 million.
Where are you from? Because your accent's all sort of all over the place.
From a tourist, actually. From a tourist.
You're a tourist?
No, from the tourist.
You're picking up different things?
Yeah, that's all. That's how come.
Because you've got sometimes you go to Birmingham and then it's sort of Australia.
And people say that, but I haven't been down to UK. No, not at all.
Not at all? Where's that? Not at all?
All right.
All right.
I think about it, you know what I mean?
That was Cornish then, about it?
Yeah, that people say that. I didn't know.
That's Bristol. You're knocking around with all sorts there. It's the weirdest voice I've ever heard.
I mean, the people actually come down to Patra, so when you met people and talk to them, I hear how the accent, they speak it up. They pick it up, I pick it up. So you hear how they talk, and then you copy it.
You'll be sounding like me tomorrow.
Right, I like it.
Do you know him? Is he a neighbour?
Yeah.
Listen, talking about living at the extremes and experiencing the extremes of life, you meet someone tomorrow who believes themselves to be Jesus Christ. There is a psychological condition known as the Jerusalem syndrome, in which people who travel to that most spiritual of places start to believe that they themselves be Jesus Christ. This is exciting, man.
All right, I'll talk to you before I come home.
All right, good one, man. Have a good one, mate.
All right. I don't know. Yeah.
He's gonna be here any minute. I'm waiting.
Here?
Yes.
What time are you seeing him?
What?
What time have you got an appointment with him?
No, I don't have an appointment with him. I'm not a journalist. I'm with him.
All right. So you know him?
Yes.
Which side of town does he live on? Oh, here he is. This is him. It's got to be him, hasn't it? Met Jesus today. I never thought I'd be doing that in my life. He turns up, you know, robe on, beard, gets off his moped, that he calls a donkey, apparently. He makes it try and look. He makes it look more like a donkey by putting blankets over it. Looks nothing like.
People of Israel, you must be holy. Otherwise, you have a problem with your Father God.
Hang on a minute. I was here first, though. Are these lot jumped the queue now? Is that it? Have I got to wait behind these?
No, they're not in the queue. They're just, it's curiosity.
How are you doing? Steve sent me.
Thank you.
Steve, I'm here to see you.
Okay.
Can I sit down?
Of course, sir.
He'd sort of go, sit down, my son, or whatever. None of that. He sort of shook me hand and said, I carried on arguing with someone else. Some of it in, you know, in a language you don't understand. What's going on? I don't know what's happening, really.
No, I'm not talking French, sir. Go away. Learn Hebrew. Do some Russian things. Drink vodka.
He's one of them people who starts to answer your question before you've finished the question. So you feel like you have to do this?
Why?
Oh, questions again. Maybe the real one was like that. I mean, you know, we don't know, do we? This is going to happen everywhere he goes. It's pointless. It's like knocking about with Jordan or something. Do you know what I mean? This is what's going to happen.
I have a health problem. Let me touch your vest and cure me.
Leave me alone, you crazy French
May I
guy.
touch your vest, Mashiach?
Don't touch my nothing, please, French
I can't
guy.
touch his vest?
You know, it's like Elvis, isn't it? It's like Elvis. If he wasn't dead, would he still be a legend today? That's how I feel with that. I just think he would have been better off not coming back. I've had enough. Can't we just go and see Petra? Seriously, I think I've played the game. Steve said, see Israel, get involved. Yeah. Are we going this way then? What? Toilet roll. Suntan lotion.
Please.
Fuck me. Good. I don't like snorkeling, messing about in the sea. It's dangerous.
This is chicken fish.
Chicken.
Yeah,
This chicken fish has a little "don't touch" sign.
yeah. I know touch because a little bit dangerous.
The fact it's called Dead Sea. Dead. There's a little bit of violence there in the name. But in the end, I got in. Couldn't really relax though. I'm not good at swimming. I don't like the breathing thing. The water's really deep. That worries me. And there's fish in there. I saw one of these. It was either the chicken fish or the lionfish. And I was floating there, looking down. I saw it. It was coming up like that. And it's poisonous.
That's a thing. That's a chicken.
It's okay.
Let's go. Chicken.
And the thing is, you can't moan, can you? You can't get in there then moan when one stings you. I'm in its area. That's entitled to do what it wants.
I've just seen one of them chicken things. I thought you said they weren't knocking around here.
Some weird looking things in the world, don't they? Ricky would be watching this, he'd go, yeah, you're one of them. It's just this. Cactus. Cactus, isn't it? Like nature's barbed wire, aren't they? Ugly though, isn't it? Don't you think? Oh, it's got some flowers on it. That's weird. I wonder if that's them evolving. Because like people can't stand these. Nature's sort of gone, let's make them look a bit better. I mean, it looks daft. Because you've kind of got the anger and then a nice bit. You can't, it's almost like having a, I don't know, sticking lipstick on a fat woman in leggings. It's like you've got to do more than that. I've had a good night though. I like watching people dance. I mean, that's, in a way, I was sat there thinking this is what I'd be doing if I was at home. As I was sat there, I had a drink, a packet of biscuits, and was watching dancing. And most of the time, Suzanne's watching Dancing on Ice or Strictly Come Dancing or whatever. So it was just like being at home. No difference at all, really. And then she came over, you know, that woman, said, get up. And I thought, oh, is she on her own? Do you know what I mean? All these things go through your mind, like, as her husband just died and she comes here every week and she needs someone to dance with and all that, and you think, oh, I best just get up. She had a dance. I think she was quite happy. Made her night. I was quite chuffed with myself, and then I looked round, she's with another fella, bald fella with a moustache. So she's just, you know, she's not choosy, really. I mean, I'm glad I got first dibs over him, but I was a bit like, oh, she just goes for anyone. She's not even that bothered. In England, if a bloke really loves himself to the point of, you know, full tan, waxing, you know, really well-built fellas and all that, you sort of go, oh, look at him, bit of a knobhead. But here, that's sort of just normal. So maybe you do become a little bit more like, oh, where's me lip stuff, where's me lip balm and all that. It's the way of life here. They look after themselves. This morning I had a bit of paprika. I've never had that, but it was there and I thought, well, I know it looks quite cooling and fresh, healthy. So, you know, if I lived there, I'm having that every day instead of a crumpet or a pikelet or toast with jam on. It's going to have a knock-on effect, isn't it? Suddenly start getting a better body, and I go, oh, I look pretty good now. Oh, I might have a facial done, and oh, I'll have my nails done. Before you know it, walking down here with a thong on. Just playing Connect 4.
Isn't it for 2 players?
Well, it is. When it was designed, it is. But you can play it on your own if you play it blind. And you sort of say to yourself, right, I'm playing as red this time. And then you just stick them in with your eyes shut. They are. Twice I won.
What else do you play?
Just anything that's easy like this, or like University Challenge. I never know the answers to them. It's really difficult questions, so I normally just guess who it is who's going to get it right on the panel. Just watch the programme and go, yeah, that one looks intelligent. That one's going to get it. Because I never know any of the... I'm going yellow this time. You never know any of the answers anyway. They're really hard, aren't they? No one won.
I think you're ready to learn your solo, okay? So just sit there, let me get the music out for you. Now you get to go back and sing for your girlfriend.
I do Chas and Dave for her. Do you know Ain't No Pleasing You?
No, do you?
It's a good one. You see, it's more talky.
Okay, how does it go?
Because you are so useless.
You only had to say the word bullshit. And you knew I'd do it. You had me where you wanted me.
Fucking hell.
Now everything I ever done was only done for you.
Carl, I think you can sing.
But now you can go and do just what you want to do. I'm telling you,
I'm not doing it.
'cause I ain't gonna be made to look a fool no more. You've done it once too often. What do you take me for? Oh, Ricky,
Smile.
ain't no pleasing you.
Just get up and keep rolling. You can do it.
Yeah.
And if you think I don't mean what I say and I'm only bluffing,
Did you do it?
Yeah.
you got another thing coming. I'm telling you that for nothing. Oh, Ricky, I believe it.
Fuck me! That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, Ricky, I believe it.
You know, I was saying about Chaz and Dave, that song. Try and do
Oh,
that.
right.
I'd love to see that danced out because it's a proper little story about relationships and stuff.
Tell me what the name of it is again.
Ain't no pleasing you.
Ain't no pleasing you. All right, I'll look it on my iTunes.
Yeah, do that. I think Sam and Kyle were wanting me, so they took me zorbing. That is zorbing. Doesn't even sound good. They filled it with water, and I don't know why. No, back it in. Oh. Roll you down the hill, innit? Whoa! Stunk of sort of rubber, which I've never been a fan of the smell of rubber anyway. You know, you get people who are into all sexy nights wearing rubber. For me, take it off. Have a bath. You stink. It was the closest thing to being in a tumble dryer, which is weird because after getting out and I was wet through, I could have done with going back in. Get me. Zorbing. It won't catch on.
Next time on An Idiot Abroad.
Travel the Trans-Siberian Railway. This is known as the greatest train journey in the world.
You said greatest. It's not. It's the longest. They've sold something on the worst thing about it. It's degrading. I came to Russia to Siberian Railway. You're like a human post-it note. I'm sat on a shelf. This isn't a bed. All right. There's a lot of choice these days, isn't there? In anything you look at. Biscuits. You can be out for like 40 minutes looking at a row of biscuits in a supermarket. Years ago, it'd be, are you having a biscuit? And it'd be a digestive or a rich tea. This is, you know, whatever you want in life, you can have it now. And I didn't brush up that bad either. My eyes look good. But it's like I've had a face transplant and I'm not bored of looking at it yet. Because I've been looking at the same sort of fattish face from about 22. So when I went bald. It's sort of nice to be pampered. Because when you're bald, you don't bother. It's like you haven't got any hair to comb. What's the point? It's quite good. I'll have to wash it off in a bit. And that'll be that. back to me again.
Next time on An Idiot Abroad.
We'll send you to Alaska to whale watch.
Slow down, you... Slow down! Ah! You're using a lot of my breath, look. You keep saying you're all right. I've got to say yeah.
When I said I came here to see whale, I meant swimming, not in a carrier bag.
Do you have to have a licence for one of these?
What?
Do you know where we are? I'm like a glacier mint. I'm stood on top of an ice cube.
Sick.
What's the point in this programme being in HD? It's a waste of time being in colour.
Wasn't as easy as I thought it'd be, making an igloo. But I thought, I'm all right. I'm in the hands of Janie, who's like, you know, a local woman. I thought I'd be project manager. That didn't last about 5 minutes. She...
Oh, don't do that.
Why?
No, you have to start from here. Okay, do this.
Yeah. Don't put that there. Take that off there now.
Start from that part.
Right bossy woman she is, considering.
Not too hard. Really? Otherwise it's gonna crack.
But to be fair, you know, she was good. Got it going. I'm thinking toilet at the back, because if I'm sat there, you're gonna... You know, I came up with the toilet. That bit was good. I think even the local people were like, oh, what's that there? It was your typical property type programme where started off well, hit a problem halfway in. It's that point where the voiceover would say before the ad break, are they going to get the roof on before it pisses it down? Find out next. Nice. Soon as it got to the bit, you know, that dome type thing on an igloo, I've always wondered about that bit there. She was off.
I'm sorry, but we have to go right now.
What?
You waited.
Well, it's not finished, is it? Oh, I've got to go. Where are you going? It's Friday night. I've got to go to church. I can't let anyone down. It's not a big day, is it, on a Friday? At a church? Come on.
It's a gathering.
Get them all down here. Could do with it. Left me with Percy. He was suddenly all... See you, Percy. Yeah, I've got to go home. Songs of Praises on. Just get back. Give us a hand. Unbelievable, this.
Next time on An Idiot Abroad.
I think that would be such a meeting of minds with a mountain gorilla nude amongst the foliage.
No way I'm going naked near a gorilla. That could rip my head off. It's going to go for whatever's dangling.
You cut your hair, you?
No, it's not cut. This isn't a style. I'm bald. My dad didn't let the cat in the lounge. Nippo in here. Push it. I'm sure we got the right house.
In the market for you, Carl, as perhaps, you know, the new atom.
I'd like insects and that sort of thing, but it's just, I don't know, everything the good thing was when Attenborough started off. You could wander into there and within 5 minutes you'd just grab hold of something, stick it in front of a camera and everyone's like, what's that? But everyone knows too much these days. You just make it up. Because there's a lot of creatures that are just like the weirdest thing going, aren't there? The dog that can kill something like 1,000 men if you lick its back. But how did they find that out? When they did research, what were they doing? Lining up blokes, just lick its back. Right, dead. 1,001, right, everyone's all right. But you can make up some right weird and people go, really? Well, say like when I was sat there watching them, you saw the mother sticking its finger back and go, look, here you see, examination. It wasn't, it's just sticking its fingers in holes.
Next time on An Idiot Abroad.
Route 66.
1,000 miles.
Car without a roof on it.
Right.
Driving along.
Yeah.
Hell! Forget it.
You know, Carl, you could do this solo.
Hang on, does that mean singing on my own? Carl, I'll drive down Route 66. All right, then. What? No, wait.
Is there a word term?
Noodling?
Yes.
Never heard of it.
This is the way we do it here in Oklahoma.
I don't really like it. I don't really like the expression on it. Oh, it's freezing. Has anyone ever lost a finger or?
You always hear getting hold of beavers losing their arms or their fingers, but
I tell you, you'd be good at this. With a yoke. Ideal. No risk. Ideal hand for it. Just goes to show you, no matter what's up with you. I've always thought that about pirates. Now you see them with like a leg missing and a hook for a hand and an eye patch. Why would people... If they were knocking about now, they'd be claiming disability. Yeah.
Okay.
Foot in it, so nothing's going to come out. It can't go under. Honestly, I've got...
Woo! Next time on An Idiot Abroad.
Okay, you said you weren't willing to climb Everest. What about climb Mount Fuji in Japan?
Is that nicer than the other mountains? Out of all the mountains, is that the best one?
A free trip to Japan?
It's a doddle.
Enjoy.
Jesus Christ. I've no idea where the size of it.
Now, how did you like it?
I didn't like it. Right, that's enough. Come on, look at this. I get stressed out with builders at home. They never turn up on time. When they do, I want them focused on the plumbing or whatever. Walks like it itself. The good thing is, Ricky and Steve haven't seen any of it. Who's the idiot? Oh, look how high it is. I'm not looking. They're really sort of Japanesey. Little bonsai trees, isn't it? When things are smaller, they seem to be a bit cuter, don't they? Trees are for making paper with. And you need like a full rainforest full of these just to make one toilet roll. People of Japan like everything dinky, which is bad, really, because it means that it's easy to get stuff robbed. Back in the day, when hi-fis were like that, there's no way a robber could turn an axe machine. He'd get hernia nicking that. So it was better to have big stuff. Whereas now, they can just, a robber can walk in, fill his pockets, walk off again. It's got everything that belonged in your house, just in a pair of dungarees. I suppose it's less hassle than a big tree when its roots grow under your house, start causing problems, or the council want to come round because it's hanging over the edge of leaves. They close off the parking area, you've got to find another parking space in your own zone and move it.
Next time on An Idiot Abroad.
You've finally decided the one thing you want to do before you die, and that was to invent something, because you wanted to leave a legacy.
It's that bit there, that's the cellar. That's what we're here for. It's the Pilco pump pan. I travelled right across the other side of the world. It wasn't what I pictured. This is doing the head in.
Idiot! Aboard!
Yeah, don't...
Idiot!
Yeah, I know.
Aboard!
Yeah, my body's gone, what just happened then?
I'm just going to get some lubricating.
You've nearly done me in. I thought it was really good. I mean, how can you fault that? You know, you had like a little Rich and Judy come out at the beginning. They sort of introduced everyone, different singers. It was like our life, but miniature. It's like a little Britain's Got Talent. There was a little Peter Andre who came out, did a little sing-song. It was just really familiar. Enjoyed it. And people at home, you'll probably get some going, it's not right, singing and dancing on stage. But we do it with X Factor. The early stages of that are a load of divs who come in, aren't pretending they're here just to see singing. If I was a dwarf, I'd definitely come here. Wouldn't hang around at home. There's nothing for you at home. You don't get looked after like this. You don't get given little houses and a stage to perform on and all that. I've always thought being a dwarf than like Steve, who's almost a giant, because the world's not made for a giant. Being a dwarf, being on those Twix is massive. The world, especially in China, they're like over 1 billion people. Perfect. You want to be smaller, more room. They need more of them, actually. And then I look at it and I think, the future. Maybe we're the odd ones out here, when you think about it. Be a dwarf.
Next time on An Idiot Abroad.
On everyone's list, right? Swim with dolphins.
Oh, getting a little snidey one.
They don't.
If it's anything seedy, I'm not doing it.
Smile.
It's like a warehouse. I mean, I'm meant to be seeing a dolphin and I'm about to get my head kicked in.
God! There! It's coming towards us.
What superpower would you like? What do you think is a good power?
I came up with one. I'd be bullshit man.
So wait, if you're bullshit man, what would you wear? What would you?
I think I'd just be
be?
like this. I'd just be no bullshit, please.
You don't need an outfit then.
No, because that's bullshit. That's more bullshit. If you got a superpower, there's no reason for Superman to be dressed like that. If anything, it slowed him down, didn't it? He's meant to be saving someone, he had to find a telephone box. I'm like this, whatever I'm wearing, I burst in. No, bullshit.
But what about a man who goes in the garage and goes, yeah, I can't pass your MOT at the moment. I've just got to do a couple of things. It'd be £79.
Yeah, I'd do that. I'd probably break my week up into sort of garage stuff, mechanics ripping you off, plumbers, boiler problems.
Yep.
All those
this
things.
is mainly things that have happened to you in the last couple of weeks.
I'm going off. Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. So supposing it was only you could tell your...
I wouldn't. I'd have staff. I'd take people on. Maybe.
What? Other bullshit men?
Yeah. Because there's a lot going on. At the beginning, I wouldn't have a day off.
Right, OK. But when you fly in, do you fly in through a window? Is it open? Do you have to knock? I just don't know how it works. I'm in a tall skyscraper, right? I'm in the Gherkin. Right, so of course, we could merge, and
yeah, well, there isn't a window there, so yeah, I'd have to go through the front door.
I'd like to
lift.
Coming up the lift. We couldn't give you
I'm still hearing bullshit going on elsewhere.
50%. We'd like to retain 51%. Now that's no other reason. No, it's because
bullshit.
It's the fact that he came up in the lift.
Yeah, because the Gherkin hasn't got any windows open, and I don't want to go about causing damage.
Of course.
Superman did that. I never understood that. He got away with it. He'd wreck the whole city centre.
Yeah.
It's a good skill, though, isn't
it? Okay.
Oh, brilliant.
Good, that. Bullshit man's amazing.
A bullshit man is amazing.
I think anyone who comes up with something, you've got to give them a bit of respect. They get respect for coming up with an invention.
Don't you think you get that for having a TV show?
No, because you get old knobheads on the telly. It doesn't mean anything anymore. There's loads of channels, loads of hours need filling. Anyone can get on it. And plus the programming it's called Idiot Abroad, isn't it? So that ruined that. You would have thought, Dyson, it's only a vacuum cleaner, but he's up there with them now, isn't he? Einstein, Newton, Dyson. And it'd be good if I can have Pilco up there. Cheers. It's got a similar look. It is, isn't it? Oh, shit. It's better to have it pumped up when we go in, because I don't want to start. I don't know how long this takes to do.
One pumped up, and then one of those things deflated.
So I can shove that one in and then just go, here's one I prepared.
Exactly.
Have you used these before? Nothing's happening there. It's not happening. I'm going dizzy. That is properly inflated. Yeah, but that's better in it. We don't want it to look daft. It looks ridiculous blown up fully. Honestly, it looks fucking shit when it's blown up and it sticks out. It's shit. But just like that, I can walk. It's not restricting. It's still got that problem of falling back a little bit. Look. They went down. The one in the arse went down. I blew that up. Right, I'll do.
Hello, Price Droppers. How are you doing this morning? Well, there's loads on the way today, so stick with us. Of course, the lovely Alex will be back in a bit, but I've got a lovely man joining me, so I'll let you know about that in a second or two. Now, we've got the frying pans on the way for you. They're the separating fry pans, so stick with us for that. Also, the Rimmel makeup. It's really exciting that we've got this because we've not had this in a while, so stick around for the Rimmel makeup. And then some fluffy pillows, so stick around for all of those. But this is the lovely man I was talking about. It is our lovely Carl to bring you some trousers.
All right, how's it going?
Hello.
Good one, good one. Morning, everyone. Hope you're well. Never done this before. I've got to take this out because I can hear him talking to me. It's really annoying. I've never been sort of on live telly before, but I thought it's best that I come in and flog my products myself because it's better in it if the inventor comes in and sells it to you. I think that works out well. It's not the T-shirt. You've just seen the T-shirt there. It's a nice T-shirt. It's the sort of thing I normally wear. It's the pants we're selling today. Nice pair of combat pants there. Look at that. Not bad, that, is it? Comfy. Pockets. Big pockets here. We carry a lot of stuff around with us these days, don't we? Sort of mobile phones, wallets, car keys, Oyster cards. Loads of stuff. So you've got that, that's safe. The pockets, and you're going, hang on a minute. You've come on the telly to flog me a pair of pants. We know about pants. We've seen pants before. You haven't, have you? You haven't seen these pants. It's that bit there, that's the seller. That's what we're here for, that's what we're talking about. It's the Pilco Pump Pant. My name's Carl Pilkington. This is the Pilco Pump Pant. Tell you a little bit about how it came about. I've done a lot of travelling recently. Loads of travelling for like a travel programme. And just came up with them then. They sort of say that, don't they? They say good inventions come out from, what's that saying? Something about if you need something, necessity comes what? An idea or something like that. It's like basically come up with an idea, do it, follow it through. There's a lot of people out there who go, I come up with ideas all the time, but they don't follow them through. I came up with a see-through toaster. Thought, brilliant. Don't laugh. It was a good idea. I thought, I'll work on that. I Googled it. Someone had already done it. Toilet roll. I wanted some toilet roll that glowed in the dark because I woke up with a cold one night. Couldn't find the toilet roll. I'll come up with it. Some glowing stuff. Googled it. It was out there. Came up with this, the Pilco Pump Pant. It's not out there yet. It is out there now. Available for you to buy today on Price Drop Telly. What do you reckon? You're going, well, what's the point of it, Carl? Why do I need a pair of pants with a cushion in the back? Well, how often do you sit down? We sit down a lot, don't we, in life? Think about it. Queues now. You're always hanging around. Nothing's done fast, is it? No matter what it is, if you're waiting for a delivery, you can be in all day. You might be waiting for a sofa to be delivered. You've got nowhere to sit. You got rid of the old one on eBay. You're waiting for the new one to turn up. They take 5 or 6 weeks. I've been in that problem. I had to wait for ages for a sofa. I had nothing to sit on. If these would have been around, it would have been an ideal sort of emergency seat. I'll show you how it works. Like I say, pair of pants, comfy pants, stylish, casual, smart. But this is the added extra. The way it works is you've got a big zip, a good quality zip. Look at that. Doesn't stick, it's a quality zip. Doesn't stick, quality zip, all right? Open it, there it is. There's the cushion. It's your bog standard sort of cushion. You might have one of these already. It's a neck brace for when you go travelling. That's how I had it. Do a lot of, flying around, sat on a plane, you need a sleep. Normally, I don't buy them because they're a pain. You've got to walk around with them in your bag. Not anymore. You've got a pocket for them right here on the Pilco Pump Pant. Shove it in there. Shove it in. You know you're going to be sat down for a while. You're waiting for that order of the sofa. You're waiting at the bus stop, you haven't got a seat because the queue's big, the buses are delayed, there's not enough of them, the queue's massive. Where are you going to sit? Sit where you want with the Pilco pump pant. Sit on the floor. There it is. Comfy. Blow it up to what sort of amount of air that you want. You can have it sort of soft, you can have it hard. Do what you want there, you're in charge of that bit. But the beauty is you can sit where you want. Sit on concrete, sit on the road, not on the road, that's dangerous. Sit on the pavement, sit on grass. If you go to a park a lot, you know what it's like. Summer's out now, and it's summertime. Sort of running out a bit, but it's still nice weather out there today. Glorious day, hope you're having a good day. But what happens if you go out to the park? You haven't got a bench because everyone's out, it's a sunny day. You sit on the grass is still a bit damp. If you do that in your normal pants, you get a wet backside. Not with the Pilco pump pant. It's a bit of protection, as well as comfort, it's protection. How good is that? I mean, I don't know how much I've got to say to you, really. I think it's all there. You can see it. You can see the quality. You can see how it works. Nice and simple. I mean, you know, it's up to you at the end of the day. I can't make you buy them, but I think you should. And there's only 15 pairs available. 15 pairs in the whole world. Do you want to be one of the 15? To have the Pilco pump pant. There you go, really. I mean, don't know what else I can tell you. Show you how easy it is again. Zip, take it out, get rid of that if you want. I mean, here's an extra bit. I've only just thought of this morning. Get rid of that. Look at that for a pocket. Look at that. Like I say, we're carrying more and more stuff around with us these days, aren't we? We're all kitted up, accessorised. Palm Pilots, laptops, iPads, all that lot. Look at that. Look at the size of that pocket. Milk, loaf, bread, you nip out to the shop. Where do you put it? You don't want to buy a carrier bag. They're charging you 5 pence a bag at the moment at the supermarket. I'm not having that. I'm sick of that rule about carrier bags. If they're bad for the world, shouldn't be making them. Get rid of the carrier bag. Well, no, it's all right if you pay for them. 5 pence. No, I'm not buying a bag. You just turn round at the cash point, stick your milk in there, stick your bread in there, off you go. A big, big pocket to put your stuff in. Another idea. You've got this. Health and safety these days. You've got that in there. You like a walk. Maybe buy some for your young kid. You're walking by the canal. He falls in. Is he a good swimmer? I don't know. You tell me. But if he falls in, he's got something to keep him buoyant. I don't know if I can make that claim. No, it might be. I'm just saying there's a possibility that it could help you out if you fall in a canal, a lake, a river. Anything else? Anything else goes? Hang on, let's see how the orders are going. Have we had anyone calling in yet? Not yet. We've still got 15. Like I say, that's the amount we've got today. 15. If you buy them, I might have more done. But at the moment, it's a bit tricky because I've spent quite a lot of money getting these knocked up. I'll see how they go. Do you know what I mean? I'm not made of money. So let's see how we do today. 15 pairs. Do you want some for men and women, old and young? Just in this colour. I picked this colour because it's pretty sort of stylish. Like I say, it goes with anything. Look, I'm wearing trainers with them today. Look all right, don't they? And as you can see, I've actually got a pair on. They were that comfy, I didn't realise I had a pair on. I'm not making that up. As you can see, they're not restricting. Look at that, just walking around like I normally do, just nipping out. Just nipping out. I'm at the bus stop. When's the next bus due? Oh, well, one hasn't been for ages. The queue's massive. Can I have a seat? No, I'm pregnant. Oh, all right then. Right, sit down. I'm not messing about. Honestly, I'm not the type of person to lie to you. That is comfy. It's like I'm sat on a cushion. But when you leave the house, you don't take a cushion with you, do you? So it's a Pilco pump pant. That's what we're selling today. Starter price, 70 quid. But today, with it being a special day on price drop, you're probably going to be about 20 quid. And I tell you, they are worth £20. I'd quite happily pay 20 quid for a pair of pants. Just your bog standard pants are worth 20 quid. But what you're getting extra. Pilco pump pant, the balloon bit, the neck brace bit, comes with that price. Right? That comes with it. Everything you see there below the t-shirt is what you're buying today. The pair of pants, the cargo pants, the sort of, I think that's what they call them, you know, hard wearing, tough, pants. You might have someone in your family like a builder or something. They love pants like this, builders. You know, they're good hard-wearing pants. What the builders do a lot, they sit down a lot, don't they? You've seen them, they're always having a fag break or a lunch break, but where are they sitting? They're on a building site. So come on, give us a call now. It's 0904 251 0100. Just hit the one button to buy a pair of the Pilco pump pants. That's how you spell it there. Pilco for Pilkington. Carl Pilkington is my name. Pump for the pump bit, pants because they pants. All right, give us a call. 0904 251 0100. Press 1. We've still got 15 left. When are you going to start buying them? I'm only here for how long have I got? There's one on the phone. Right, good one. We've got someone on the phone. Well done. I'm glad about that. You know it makes sense. Pilco pump pants. Why buy one pair? Is a new buyer. What, first time to price drop? It's not my mum, is it? That ruins it a little bit if it is. But I'm hoping it's not. And if it is, why don't you give me a call, the other person who I don't know at home? It'll make me day. Honestly, the whole thing that I've been doing recently is travelling the world to do a bucket list, things to do before you die. And I realise that the thing that I want to do before I die is come up with a good invention. And this is the invention. It's not a daft one, it's not a pointless invention, it's a comfy invention. What's important in life is comfort, isn't it? Everything that you pay a lot for, say if you're flying, it's nice to go business class, isn't it? Why? Because it's comfy. Keep all the fancy drink and the fancy food. You want comfort. When you're buying a sofa, how comfy is it? If it's a bed, how comfy is it? You want comfort in your life. Have comfort with you on the go. The Pilco pump pant. Come on, give us a call. Price drop 0904 251 0100. Just dial up, press 1, and it's yours. Get it sent to you. In all sizes. In all sizes. Don't know how big you are, but we'll cover it. We'll cover it. Custom made. They are custom made. That isn't a lie. Anything I'm telling you today, I'm telling it from the heart. I think everything I'm telling you is right. Good quality. I mean, look, like I say, look how easy I can move around here. I forgot I had them on, honestly, because these are the sort of pants I normally wear anyway. Dead comfy, just swanning about. Look, I can bend down. No restrict. I mean, I'm not that good at touching my toes anyway. I'm not that. I've got very tight veins or something, so I can't bend down that easy. But look how easy it is. I can run, no problems. So come on, run to the phone. Give us a call. 0904 251 0100. Price Drop TV. Buy some pants. Pilco pump pants. Give us a call now. Are we still at $18.99? It's a good price. That is a good price. I mean, I thought they'd be worth about 35 quid. That's what I was hoping to get. It'd be nice if you don't sort of drop below that price, because like I say, I came up with this. You're smashing a dream here if you don't pay the going price. Put a lot of time and effort into this, as you can see. I mean, what's the deal here? If they buy them and they get them home and they don't like them, can they send them back? 14 days. That's a lot of practice you can get out of them. You can give them a run for the money. 14 days. Think of the 14 days you can have. Even if you do have them 14 days and send them back, think about those 14 days of comfort. No matter where you go, you might go on holiday for 2 weeks. Sit on the beach. It's all right, isn't it? In fact, there's a lot of... Think about all the occasions when you've got to sit down. You might be a churchgoer. Pews are really hard, aren't they, in churches? I don't go to church, but I did when I was younger. It was like a Crusaders club. And I hated that. I hated that, sitting in the church in a hard chair, listening to the same old story week after week. There you are, Pilco pump pant, sit down. Really, really comfy. When else do you sit down? Bus stops, parks. What about if you've got a kid who likes going to festivals? Got 3 more minutes left. Is that... Oh,
Only 3 pairs left.
Only 2 pairs left. Nice one. Well done. Good one. This is good, this. Right, 2 pairs. I don't know if I need to say anymore. It's obviously flying off the shelf. But if you've got a kid who likes going to Glastonbury or Reading, one of those festivals, if you don't have chairs there, you're sat in a cold, damp field all day. Look at this, he'll love them. Or she'll love them. Like I say, men and women can wear them. Girls and boys, grannies and granddads. They're aimed at everyone. Give us a call, only a couple left. 2 pairs left. I tell you, if we can sell these today, I've got a mate who said I'll never get shut of these. He said that's a rubbish idea. It'll be great if I can tell him I sold all my supply, all my stock. Two more left, go on. Just 2 more people. 0904 251 0100. Limited. This is it. Once those 2 have gone, that is it. There's no more left. Don't be thinking, I'll get them next week. I'll nip in a shop and buy them. No, you won't, because they're not out there. If you want them, you've got to call up now. 0904 251 0100. £18 9 pence, is it? 17. Whoa, hang on a minute. You're robbing me here. They're now 17.99. I'll be honest with you, I won't be making much there. But it doesn't matter today, because I want to prove to me mate that I've come up with a good idea that people want. And it's not bad, that. I didn't think I'd be selling that many today, so you've already made me day. But if you really want to make me happy, go on. Christmas is coming up, isn't it? 1 pair left. No, 2. Oh, still 2. Christmas is coming up. Christmas is coming up. What are you going to get that person who you never know what to buy them? They've got pants. It's tricky, innit, coming up with something new. This is definitely new, because they won't have it, because there's only 18 in the world. Is it 18? How many do we have? 15. We have 15 pairs made. Two people on the phone. What do they want? Do they want to talk to me, or is that just... They've gone. We've sold them. Job done. Brilliant. Cheers for that, everyone. That was brilliant, that. Enjoyed that. So I'm going to get more made. That's it. We're out. Cheers.
Good. Well done. Good.
Brilliant. Flogged a lot.
Well, if you just got your Pilco pump pants, you are in for a treat. Thank you very much to Carl. That'll be the only time he's ever joining us. Now we've got the frying pans there on the way for you. The lovely Alex will be back in the game in a moment.
I'm just chuffed with that. I thought I'd sell a couple, because there's always someone out there, isn't there, who buys anything. My mum, the amount of stuff she buys, and I go, why have you... Where have you bought that, for a start? What shop is selling that, and why have you bought it? They were down at the weekend for my birthday. She bought a sticker that you stick on your toilet lid, and it's a picture of pebbles. You don't need art on a toilet seat. I don't know what she's doing going in there, standing over it, looking at pebbles. Go to the beach. She bought a gnome that whistles. You walk past it. Every time you walk past it, it goes... My dad's sick of her bringing shit in the house. But there's people out there who will buy anything. Just goes to show, if you believe in an idea, go with it. Don't be put off by what people tell you. Ricky was going, it's rubbish. Who needs them? Well, 15 people need them. I'm going to take it further. This is just the beginning, this. It's just the beginning. If I'm being honest, what I'm worried about with you tagging along, you know, are you going to become a hindrance?
Just a second. Am I... No, don't want to get this straight from the start. Am I tagging? Tagging along feels like you're slightly doing this under duress and you've
well, I don't know why we're doing this.
No, it's not tagging along. We are going on a trip together. And I'm charged with opening your eyes to the way the world really is.
But why? Where? I'm more travelled and more experienced.
Yeah, but you're small-minded.
Well, Ricky sold it to me as I might get in the world record books for going round with you.
What's the record? You can't say there's a record for going around the world with a dwarf. There
isn't one. I've looked. There isn't one. So we can make one.
That's ridiculous.
Well, what are you saying then?
You go around the world. You don't rush. You don't dawdle, but you take in the sights. So when we go round and we come back, we are full of culture and knowledge, and we've brought something away from it. We've not just got jet lag and a tropical disease.
I know, but it's just funny hearing you talk like this, because I probably had that attitude at the beginning, and when you do it, you're shitting yourself to death. You've got a temperature, you're having a bollock for lunch, you know, from some animal you've never heard of. I doubt you'll be saying, oh yes, I'm loving the culture. You'll be pissed off.
This is the sort of book we want. Look, the travel book. A journey through every country in the world. No?
Yeah.
Looks amazing.
How
There's a
long-
glacier there.
How long do you think the longest cat is? Longest cat in the world.
I can't even believe I'm thinking about this. I know, it's 6 foot.
123 centimetres.
Right.
What are you in centimetres?
About 105, I think.
So this cat is longer than you. That's a domestic cat.
That's amazing. Carl, look at some of these sites.
I'm looking at a cat here that's playing a piano. You're showing me an old rock.
This is what I'm talking about. You just got such a blinkered view of everything.
He hasn't got a clue. He actually thinks it is. It's gonna...
Carl, can you just help us with these books? I need to put them back.
That's all I'm gonna be doing. I'm a helper.
Do you keep wandering off? You're going to keep doing this when we're on our trip?
Well, we just keep bickering.
Oh, it's hard work, this is, isn't it? He sees negative in everything. Everything I say, he wants to find a fault in it. I don't think I've ever met anybody with such an outlook.
I'm not good around enthusiastic people. If families like me, we don't get enthusiastic about anything. We always expect the worst, so that when it happens, we know how to deal with it. How's he going to deal with it? He's not going to deal with it.
I've got kids at home. I'm trying to think how I enthuse them about things. I normally bribe them. Sweets or something. Maybe that works for Carl. I don't know.
See, that's why that bloke cut the rope, innit? And touching the void. If he had someone like him. Look at the mountain. It's another one, we've seen him. We'll cut it. Yeah, I'm just none the wiser as to what I was meant to get out of today with Warwick.
What have they got in these to start with? They feel heavy.
What do you mean? I went into the camping shop and he said, "Oh, carry this bag for me. Get me that off that shelf, won't you?" Well, he just kept giving me signs that
Walking around for hours.
he won't be able to do stuff himself. I said to him, I don't want you being a hindrance to me. Yeah, but I don't want to be lugging your stuff about. I'm looking after my own stuff. Well, exactly. So why have you sorted him out for me?
It's a bit long, isn't it?
He put wellies on. He had to tuck his bollocks in. There's nothing that's a standard fit that fits him, which means he's going to be saying, "Oh, me wellies are chafing." Not his ankles, his fucking ball sack. So I don't know. And I told him, if he goes down for whatever reason and he needs me help, I've got to drag him. Now, what I did was...
Carl, you're talking about it like you're in Vietnam. He's not going to go down, is he?
I asked him to get in a rucksack in case he did go down, and he wasn't happy about that.
I don't think I'll ever feel the need to get in the backpack.
Honestly?
Honestly.
I don't know why he's not happy. I'm the one carrying him.
I'm not getting in the backpack. Not getting in the backpack. Not getting in the backpack.
It's not funny, really, if we're in the middle of nowhere and we have to... You know, he's talking about seeing orangutans. Now, I don't know how they act around someone of his size. I don't know whether they're just seeing black and white, and to him, he's one of them. I don't know, honestly, I don't know. But why him? What's the reason for taking him? What's he bringing to the party here?
I'm 37.
Sometimes you've got to know your strengths. You've got to know what you're capable of doing.
Well, then that's what we need to do, is figure out between us what our strengths are combined and what a great team we'll make.
Right, so tell me, I'll tell you one of my strengths.
OK.
Height. I can pick things off shelves. I can carry stuff.
Height. I could get things from lower shelves and off the floor for you without you having to bend.
I can walk for ages.
Hold on, you can walk for ages and carry things? Well, you can be carried for ages, can't you?
I'm quite good at that. If I help you keep your spirits up, you can help me, you know, with any baggage or what have you.
Good one, Warwick.
Oh, no, I'm not shifting shit about for you.
We've got to get over this now, Carl. We're going to spend weeks together.
I've seen this often in films. G.I. Jane, they thought she couldn't do it. She turned out to be the best. E.T. Oh.
What did he do?
He's a weird little thing. Hold on, though. He can make plants.
Oh, he got ill in a river. He was at the bottom of a river, wasn't he, going all grey? That'll be you. Carl, I want to go home.
There's a time for us. Someday, a time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to learn. Time to care. Someday, somewhere. Find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving. Somewhere.
Oh, smile.
There's a place for us.
I knew you were coming.
A time and place for us. Hold my hand and we'll halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there.
Whoa.
Somehow.
Where's your knees?
Someday.
Have you got knees?
Yeah, I have, yeah. Somewhere.
I wasn't even attached then. Would have fell off. Jesus.
So we've got to look at the paintings and let it absorb you and figure out what's going on.
A lot of nudity, isn't there?
Yeah. But it's interesting, the males are represented, you know, and look good. But you look at the females, I don't think they look quite as good.
Well, maybe women were just rougher then. She wouldn't get in Hollyoaks or Made in Chelsea, would she? With that look. But at the time, was she good looking?
Well, look at it, though. It's getting us talking. I mean, it's provoking us, which is what art's supposed to do, isn't it?
Maybe back then. Now it's just to brighten up a room. You watch things like DIY SOS and all that, it's just splashes of colour on a canvas. And they go, that brightens up a room.
That's not art, though.
Of course it's art. It's still art, isn't it? It's about, I don't know, it's given a feeling. We like bright now, don't we? You watch The House Doctor or one of those programmes when it says how to sell your house, it's Magnolia, get it bright.
Yeah, but look at that. That could have taken many months, if not years. That's not a 60-minute makeover, though.
Yeah, I'd just find it... I'd be scared in a room with all the eyes looking at me, and it's just a bit dark, depressing. It's everywhere, isn't it? Every bit of wall space, they've drawn a picture of someone being hung or stabbed in the head. Where's the happy wall? Will you have a look at these? You just keep doing... How many pictures have you took? Been here a couple of hours, you've got a right load of old shite.
It's about making memories, isn't it? You just get a picture of me with this behind. Take some pictures.
So you're taking pictures of pictures?
Yeah. Carl, smile, I'll get a nice picture of you with Venice behind.
Really?
Let's just get a shot of us, because I think I've got a shot of us on the gondola before.
What else have you got? Well, I haven't seen
Yeah,
this.
Okay.
That does look like we're there, doesn't it?
Yeah. So let's just go back through.
I've said it before, I enjoy it more when I get back home.
You never take any pictures, though.
It's all up here. If something's good, it stays in.
So you don't want to show any of your relatives that where I was, like... Oh, have you got any more pictures, Uncle Carl? I'd love to see them.
Oh, no, look at me now. Look at me here.
But we'd like to see you in that situation. You talk about it.
Oh, I'd just be stood there, sort
We
of
don't
looking
believe
like
you.
that.
We don't believe you.
Oh,
I've
it's
been
up
there.
to you, then, if you don't believe me. Anyway, get out.